What's up, guys? It's B Wade. So I gave you all a video last night with my favorite 3 picks. There was only one game available on the fantasy apps until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Eventually I had to go to sleep, but I told you I'd give you another video with my other picks, and here we are. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm pumping this one out. We have 5 more picks for Friday night's games. I absolutely love these picks, y'all. I'm excited to walk you through this research and the data. I am still doing a giveaway for the signed SGA jersey. That's happening at the end of this month. I'll tell you how to be entered on that later this video. Also, 80% off my VIP right now. Think the cat's behind me. All you have to do to get that 80% off is use code NBA. There's a link down below for my winnable. Go there, use code NBA, you'll get 80% off. Let's jump into these picks though. We're starting out with Sabonis over 37.5 PRA, and this dude's a monster. Especially the fact that he got snubbed for the All-Star game is crazy, and then LeBron doing the last minute sit out so no one could fill his spot. But look, he's hit this in 69% of games, and what's crazy is this line is at 38.5 on every other app. I put this in on Betr because they had Sabonis at 37.5, which is a gift. He's hitting this at a 69% rate, and when we look at how he does against Golden State, he's hit this in both games this year with plenty of room to spare, 42 and 47, and then he's hit it in 5 out of his 7 games against them over the last year and a half. So you look at how Golden State plays against centers, they're okay on points, ton of rebounds, ton of assists. I expect Sabonis to go over 40 in this game. Line, we're getting at 37.5, which is just, I love it. So lock that one in. We are also going to do Walker Kessler over 21.5 points and rebounds. Yo, I love today's picks. We look, and he's hit this in 64% of games. He's hit it in 6 straight games now, right? 6 straight. We look at the last 20. He's hitting it at a 75% clip. And OKC, great against points, not great against rebounds. When we look at center position, they're actually pretty solid at both, right? They actually rebound pretty well at the center position. Hartenstein's a great rebounder. That's why they brought him in. But head-to-head, Kessler's crushed them both games this year with 28 points and rebounds and 32 points and rebounds. So despite that, and look, these games were all 3 last year. Kessler was putting up different numbers last year. Hartenstein wasn't in OKC last year, so I don't give any of those games a ton of weight. The fact that he's gone way over this in both games against OKC this year gives me a lot of confidence, especially when you look at the type of numbers he's been putting up recently. I love this pick. And then our third pick, I'm taking DeRozan over 7.5 assists and rebounds. Since they traded Fox, he's been crushing this line. You see here, they got rid of him right around here at the beginning of February, and he's missed this once without Fox in the lineup. Consistently going over, and not just going over, but hitting 10, 11, 12 rebounds and assists. We only need 8 to hit this here. Golden State is pretty average defensively. Rebounds, assists, all that. They did just add Jimmy Butler, which adds a new, dimension to their defense. I do want to acknowledge that. So there is that piece to it, but it doesn't give me a ton of concern. Looking head to head, he's missed this in both games this year against them, right? So I always want to, like I say, I always want to give you guys both sides of the story so you can make an educated decision. It's your money. He missed it both times this year. Fox was in the lineup for both those games. We look last year, he was on a different team. These are totally different situations, but he went over with 12 rebounds and assists in both those games. So the head-to-head story isn't really for us or against us. I don't love it, but when we look at the story, for me, it's the fact that without Fox in the lineup, he's getting a ton of rebounds and assists, and so I'm going to continue to ride that wave. The only team that has stopped him so far without Fox is Orlando, and they are arguably the best defense in the NBA. Them or OKC. So I feel great about this one, and I'm locking that in. See that slip on the screen here, and I put this in on Betr. Like I told you guys, Betr, we got Domantas Sabonis. We got his PRA line 1 lower than that is anywhere else. They also give us multiple discounted picks every day. They have Jalen Brunson and Steph Curry both discounted 3 points for their points line today. So if you guys want to take advantage of promos every single day, get better lines, have another app to line shop on, and they will double that first deposit that you make. All you have to do is use code BWADE, guys. It's easy money. Double your bankroll. Sign up on Betr. Use code BWADE. Whatever you throw in there, up to $200, they're going to double it. You can also just use the link down below in the description. I tried to put that down there to make it easy for y'all. Looking at the signed SGA jersey. Look, 4th autograph jersey I'm giving away. We are just about at the giveaway time. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment down below. I'm already working on picking up the next jersey for next month, so stay tuned. But make sure you get entered for this one. I am going to jump into these next 2 picks. So I'm taking Draymond Green under 6 rebounds, and a lot of the other apps have this around 5.5 rebounds, but since I'm fading him, I found him at 6 rebounds on PrizePicks. That's where we put this one in at. And you can see here, he hasn't hit this in 6 straight games. And the piece that I really like about this is when we look at away games, he hasn't hit this in 10 straight away games. He hasn't hit it in 65% in general, but 10 away games. The last away game he hit this was in November. It's been 3 months since he's gone over 6 rebounds in an away game. I don't know. When you start to get older, you don't play as well away. You don't have as much juice in the tank, and it takes a little bit more to get you going. And I think Draymond probably is just, the team's a little bit average this year. Sacramento is 3rd in the NBA for rebounds against power forwards. When we look head to head, he hasn't gone over this in the last 1.5 years against Sacramento. I mean, this year they've played once and he only dropped 4 rebounds. Last year they played 4 times. He pushed once with 6, and the other 3 games he went under. The games where he went under, it wasn't even close, right? 3 or 4. So really like this pick, especially when you see that head-to-head data. And this last pick might be my favorite. I'm taking Jalen Duren over 12.5 points. And look, points-wise, he was not doing a ton earlier in the season, but they have needed his input lately. And he's been stepping up. You look, last 10, he's hit this in 70%. Last 20, 60%. But San Antonio, what's the big news in the NBA lately? Wemby's done for the year, right? Wemby is done for the year. And so they already were giving up a ton of points at the big man position. There is no Wemby in the lineup anymore. Jalen Duren is going to feast in this game, y'all. I would take his rebounds or his points line. I'm jumping on his points because it's so low, and this is going to be easy for him to hit. When you look head to head, he dropped 21 on them earlier this year. No, this was last year. 21 on them last year, and that was with Wemby in the lineup. But the fact that Wemby's out is huge for this matchup. I love Duren over 12.5 points, and I locked that one in as well. See that slip on the screen here? We put this one on PrizePicks because we got that extra half rebound with Draymond for the fade. PrizePicks is they're going to give you a ton of value, right? So they're going to give you a couple free picks every week. They're going to give you a free pick right away just for signing up with them. They're going to give you a couple discounts just about every day. They are also going to double your first deposit up to $200 when you sign up using code BWP. And they are going to give you a $25 secured pick for your first entry, right? So that means up to $25. Even if you miss it, they just give you the money back. So ton of value in signing up for PrizePicks. They have a ton of promos, and they have great lines, as you could see with the Draymond Green pick. Now, this is an app that you really should have in your arsenal. You should have every app in your state, to be honest, so that you can line shop, take advantage of promos, take advantage of sign-up bonuses. There is no downside to signing up for them. So sign up with PrizePicks, take advantage of all this value they're going to give you. And then switching gears and looking at Daily Grind Fantasy, which is a tool that I use to line shop, right? They help me to take the best picks on the best apps to take them. They aggregate millions of data points. They've helped me make a ton of money, especially in esports, where I do specific videos for you guys. I made over $8,000 last year doing it. Just posted an esports video last night. Check it out, dgfantasy.com. They will give you 25% off when you use code BWADE. It's a great tool to have if you're really into doing this type of thing. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to check out my VIP, 80% off with code NBA, and then don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment so that you get entered to win that SGA jersey. Excited for these games tonight. Let's make some money.